Chinalurumogu Eze. And we're here again on NKA, where we document stories about inspiring individuals who are doing this thing called life and can share a bit of aspire to acquire to get us through the week. We could use that word to classify it. Today we're bringing the story down to this interesting young lady who's doing big things in her niche. But first, it's Tuesday and I hope your week is going pretty well. Feel free to share with us what it's like on our social media handles. We'll be sure to give you an aspire to acquire to get you through the week, or you can message me directly on Instagram at Nalo_Kings and I will be sure to sing you a beautiful song to make sure you are in good spirits to take on the week. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, I'll introduce to you our guest on tonight's episode of NKA. See you in a bit. Welcome back to NKA. My name is Chinalurumogu Eze, and today we're shining the spotlight to this interesting woman. When I think about her, I'm thinking about this song that P Square sang in early 2000s that said, "What a man can do, a woman can do. So if you do me, I do you." I can sing, but I don't want to go into that. I'm shy, but later, right? So this lady represents the whole "what a man can do, a woman can do" vibe, right? Not because she can build a house. Not saying women can't do that, but this is a DJ. Now, I think there are not, I believe, and I'm sure there are not many female DJs in the world, but this lady sits in the heart of Enugu, building and excelling and doing big things in her career as a female DJ. I'm talking about Nabuihe Rita Chiamaka, DJ Delrhita. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I'm tempted to say Delrhita, you know. Delrhita. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh my God. The fact that you are a female DJ makes me just, yes, we need more and more of that. But first, how did you end up as a DJ? That's what everyone, myself inclusive, wants to know.
Okay, first of all, I was inspired by a friend,
Okay.
and I saw him playing for people. I loved the way,
As a DJ, right?
yeah,
Okay.
he's a DJ also. I loved the way people were vibing to him, and in my head, I just wanted to be in that same position to make people feel that same way.
Okay.
And then I asked him to, coach me, and he did. It took a while, but I started getting the hang of it, and then before you know it, I started actually taking money for DJ jobs and everything, and here we are.
Here we are. How long ago was this coaching? How long ago did you the idea?
That was 2021.
Oh,
After COVID.
COVID inspired a lot of things from people.
Yes.
Like after the whole lockdown, it was thinking, okay, I get talent for this thing, and then it's just out there.
I think it's one of the things that also pushed me, because I did a lot of thinking while at home.
I did too, girl. I did, and you just thought DJ isn't that bad.
Yeah.
But originally, what did you study in school, and did you plan to practice what you studied?
Not quite. I studied banking and finance in school.
Banker.
Yeah, exactly. So I was still in school when I started the DJing process.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I'm done now.
You are done. Which school and what department did you said banking and finance? But which school?
University of Enugu, UNEC.
Okay, University of Nigeria.
Yeah,
UNEC campus.
Yes.
Oh, I am also a graduate of the University of Nigeria in Soka. We're twinning already.
Yes.
yes. So how has it been? What does it feel like doing something that is typically that has more of men doing it? What has it been like?
At first I wasn't so sure that I could excel in that field, but due to some encouragement from my family, my friends, people around me, so I just kept going at it. I had a lot of support starting off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough, but still.
You're still killing it.
Yeah.
Do you ever get maybe some kind of criticized by maybe men or women?
From both parties actually, but I can't let criticism stop me from doing what I love.
Yeah. That makes sense, because you know, some people would say, at the end of the day, even if we do not want to accept what the society thinks of us, that their perspective can still shape us. So we should listen to what people say about us. I think that's not for every situation or anything like that, right?
I agree.
Yeah. So what has it been like being a DJ in Enugu? Enugu Gangan. Is it fruitful? Is it, I don't know.
I feel it could be more fruitful, but because it's Enugu. Because I believe, like, outside there, it could be better.
Yeah.
But as far as it is, I feel like as the year is, going, things are getting better. Enugu is getting more exposed. So, and the entertainment industry is also, growing in that aspect. Also, so it also helps us, grow also.
All right. But do you do DJ stuff outside Enugu? You're invited outside Enugu?
I do DJ stuff outside Enugu. I play at other eastern parts of and outside too.
Like Lagos-ish? Abuja.
Lagos-ish.
Big girl. Right. I'm curious to know, because when I was growing up, at some point I wanted to be a pastor. Can you believe that? Pastor.
No.
I can't even believe it myself, right? But of course, our parents had what they wanted us to be. My mom said nurse. I'm like, okay, I think I like the sound of nurse. Sure, I would be a nurse. And then when I read books and the name of a career sounded interesting, I would divert to that. So I want to know, what were your parents' first reaction when you said, Mom, Dad, I think I want to go into DJing? Deal with it.
My dad wasn't really buying the idea.
He will not buy the idea.
He was also against it. But my mom was, she was rigid about it at first, but eventually she started easing up. And my dad too now. So I think they're cool with it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't really care about late nights or stuff like that. They're cool. Wow.
I feel like they believe I can handle myself now. So they don't really mind the thought of me being outside so late, because I would know how to, handle whatever situation, basically.
They
trust me. It's just
I can't. Yes. It makes sense that your parents trust you in situations like this. I can't just. I'm in my head. I'm just making a picture of you coming into the room, or however it was. Your dad's there. So, Dad, hi. I want to be a DJ. Rita, I'm not getting Maggie. Right? Was it like that?
Not really, but similar situation.
Oh dear. Well, we love our parents either way. They can be dramatic and all of that, but what can we do without them, right? So what goes into creating a playlist? How do you know what would get your audience crazy? Just take us through the entire process.
Okay, first of all, when I get to a particular venue where I'm supposed to play at, I first of all study the crowd, the kind of people there, whether it's like older people, the younger people, like the Gen Zs, or like middle.
Okay.
So I first of all try to know the kind of music they would vibe to, the kind of people there, and what they would enjoy. And then I actually start building up my playlist with them, and then see how it flows and everything. And if a particular song or songs I'm playing, it's not getting them, I switch and move to a different genre. So eventually it works out basically. Yeah.
Wow. So you get to do some of the arrangements of the playlist at the venue.
Sometimes when I'm part of the organizers of that particular event.
Okay. Yeah. So it can be beforehand, it can be at the venue, but either way you are prepared.
Exactly.
Sharp. And to think that you were one of the DJs for the KC meets KC and Imani live in Enugu. I'm curious to sometimes when these recording big guys come into the city, they're looking around, maybe someone puts in, I have a couple of DJs I can link you guys up with. So I want to know how that recommendation came up. What was your reaction when it came up? Give us the tea.
So I'm actually under this management. It's called Funky for Gang Entertainment. So my boss, DJ Funky, he's the main person like engineering the whole concert preparation and everything. So he was the one that like put me on for the event. And then when he told me that I would be playing at that event, I was thrilled because I didn't see that coming. Like, it was exciting because like I knew like this is a very big concert coming to Enugu, and me being on the like front line, it's a big deal for me basically. Yeah. So like,
it's a big deal for us too. We're so happy for you, Delrita.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it must have been
overwhelming.
I'm trying to look for more adjectives, but my head is blank right now, so I can't even think of. I can't even think of any. So you're listening to this interesting conversation with Delrita about how she started as a DJ. Parents may not have exactly liked the idea, but guess what? They are eating the fruits of the labor. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue this conversation with Delrita. Back to NKA. My name is Chinalurumogu, and we're still here having an interesting conversation with DJ Delrita. I like to say Delrita. I don't know why. It's giving fake American accents, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. So continuing with the conversation we were having earlier, I don't know. I'd like to know where you prefer to play at, to DJ at. Do you prefer clubs? Do you prefer at random parties, churches? I don't know. So where?
Okay.
Festivals? I don't know.
I actually prefer to play at raves and concerts.
Okay.
And clubs also.
Why?
The energy is different.
Right.
Like,
people are gyrating.
Yeah, it's like so big and, vibrant.
Right, I agree. Not like I'm doing it, but yes, I can agree that the energy in the crowd is always massive, and you can.
Definitely, it is.
Right. So, what can you say is your most memorable gig? Tell us a story. I want you to let loose. Tell us something about a gig you've had that was so memorable you can never forget it.
Okay. I think this particular concert I played at last year.
Okay.
Jerry's concert.
Oh my God, you played at Jerry's concert.
Yes, I didn't see that one coming. Like, I didn't see it coming basically. So I wasn't supposed to be on the lineup. I think the DJs that played were just like four. Okay. Just 4 DJs, and like I knew a lot of people wanted to like be on that platform, on that stage. Yeah. But still, it's still my boss basically, DJ Funky.
Yeah.
Like, he was the one that put me on and got me a time frame to actually play at the event, and then I did. I made a couple of content from that particular concert, like, and then the crowd, the energy, the people. I heard that
the people. The entire Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium was filled to the brim.
It was
like
there was no
oh my God!
There was no space. Like, the whole place was so filled to the brim, and it was exciting. It was an exciting experience for me, basically. Yeah.
Well, I can imagine all the content you created to flash over social media. Say, I was at Derek's concert. I was a DJ there.
I was there. Like, I played there.
Oh my God.
It was huge.
Is there another artist you would like to play at their event? Is there someone you love?
Davido, actually.
I don't know why I was going to say Davido. You're Katy BG, yeah?
Not really. I love all artists. I think my favorite artist is Runtown, just that he doesn't sing anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, so.
Baby girl, you bad.
Yeah.
That was his. She said that was his major hit.
Yeah, kind of. There are other songs too.
But this one was more.
It's still trending like till now.
Exactly.
He's a good musician.
Right. Yeah. So why would you love to play at Davido's concert?
Because Davido has this personality where he like portrays himself as this person. I feel like he's someone that would help someone. Like, he appreciates young and growing talent.
I know.
And if for like in any space and situation whereby he finds out that he can make it happen. Like, if he finds out that I want to play at his concert or something, like, if it's up to him, which I know it will be up to him, like he will actually make that happen.
If he heard about it, if he knew about it,
if he found out about it, like he will make that happen. So like I'm a huge fan of his. Yeah,
I am too. I am.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, he's an amazing musician.
He is. What do you think about his latest album, 5?
Yeah, I think I will give it an 8/10.
Okay, why?
Like it's amazing. It's good. And I think right now it's still an 8 because it's still new.
Yeah,
I'm sure like when I adapt to the song, right,
same
here.
Here.
I think it will be a 10/10 for me.
Because I've listened to the album, like, okay, maybe I know for Fonz is there because we heard Fonz from last year? Yeah. Fonz started from last year with Odumo the Black and Chike's verse. Yeah. But I think, like you said, the album is still new. We should just give it time. Yeah. Let it assimilate before we can. Yeah. All these people bashing the album. People should relax. Hold on. Let us take it in before we can come out and say what to think about it. But David, over the years, he has just been getting better and good at his craft. Yeah. I hope soon we get that Grammy for him.
Yeah,
very, very soon. We hope so. He does. So now we've talked about the most memorable. Let's talk about the craziest gig you've ever had. A crazy one.
Crazy.
Maybe the one that happened and you felt like the event planner, you felt like maybe beating the event planner or the organizer. Like,
okay. There's this particular.
Yes.
There's this particular gig in Ebonyi State.
Oh, Ebonyi. Okay.
Yeah, I had to travel from Enugu to Ebonyi for this particular gig. Yeah. And then the person who, called me for the job, he paid really, really well. Like he paid so well, like more than my regular jobs.
Okay.
And then I went with some other talents from Enugu, like about one other DJ and then 2 other hype men. We all, traveled together for this particular event. And then on getting there, we got to the venue and we were like, imagining to like, see a big crowd and everything, but like there was no one there. They were like, we should not worry that people were still coming. That people were still coming, that we should not worry that people were still coming. And we were like, okay, chill. So the first DJ started playing and they asked me to, go play. And I'm like, play for who? Like there's literally no one here. But like they were like, okay, I should just go and play. And then I started playing, and guess what? Like, the only people vibing, like, people that were there were just the talent I came with.
Jesus.
Like, the other talent I came with. And they already paid. Like, we got our money in full. Like, it was so sad because, like, these people paid so well. That means, like, they appreciate us, like, for what we do. Yeah. But, like, it's so sad that their event didn't go so well. In fact, it didn't even go at all. Like, it was empty.
Hey, dangerous.
Yes, it was empty. I said I would not forget that night. It was crazy.
Well, it was supposed to be a concert, a rave.
It was supposed to be a party.
A party?
Like a big party.
It was a small party, clearly.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a very small party. So, like, I don't know. I feel like the fault is from the organizers or something. Like, they didn't really... Because a lot of things actually goes to this whole event planning and party planning and everything. So I feel like they didn't put their, their resources and not resources because they had resources, they paid. So I feel like they didn't just plan the whole thing properly because that's why people didn't like, show up.
And you had already planned how you would maybe move to play this music.
I already had everything like planned in my head.
Mental picture of everything. Oh dear.
It's all good.
But this one was that at least you were paid in full.
Yeah,
you were paid in full and all that. Yeah, but have you ever had a gig just go wrong? You just went wrong. Something happened.
No, not really. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they always go well.
Most of them.
Hallelujah. Wow. That's maybe that says a lot about your craft. That maybe just how to manage any situation that comes your way. And
I think one thing about this DJing is that you just can't up and stop. We learn every day. Like, no matter how good you are, no matter how perfect you think you are, you can still learn 1 or 2 things from another DJ playing.
Oh, wow.
So wherever I find myself, whatever event it is, whenever any other DJ is playing, while I'm partying and having fun, I'm also listening to them to, know if I could learn 1 or 2 also. And whenever I grab anything, I put it down on my notes, then go home and, try to, do mine a little more better.
Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, we keep learning every day, and I don't know. Do you also find yourself, because some people just have pride. And sometimes pride can be good, but sometimes it's not. So, maybe you feel, yes, I am good at what I do. So when you see someone who is also good at what they do, and you just feel like walking up to the person and saying, I love what you just delivered back there. I don't know. Do you think we could be friends or something? There are people who wouldn't do that because, well, I'm a boss, I can do that. So do you admire them from afar, or do you actually walk up to them to say one or two things?
I actually admire them. And even when I'm not able to approach them, it's not because I have pride or anything. It's because sometimes I get shy to even walk up to them.
But
yeah, I'm shy sometimes. But like whenever I hear a DJ play so well, if it's someone I'm relating with, I could easily tell the person, even if I don't tell you officially or like face to face, I could just text you and like, what you did back there, like that was
mad. That was mad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's talk about your dressing. When I went to your Instagram,
oh my god,
oh your god, right? I was expecting that sort of dressing back here, but I'm like, okay, because I don't know, you seem to tilt towards boyish, should I call it a boyish kind of dressing for your gigs? The shorts, the big top, the sneakers. I'm sure, of course, they make you comfortable. Is there a reason why you would rather dress like that?
Because it's more comfortable, and when I'm dressed like that, the vibe is different. So when I'm going for a particular event, like before I leave my house, I decide what vibe I'm going with. If I want to be, way crazy and not like crazy per se, like more lively. Because this limits me. I can't, do so much while looking feminine. I feel like the whole boyish fit makes me more comfortable.
Yeah.
So like I get more comfortable, like do whatever I want to do.
I can imagine, because if you're jumping, I'm not sure how you would jump at heels.
Do you get?
Yeah.
So that's like some of the reasons. That's one of the reasons.
Do you get criticized for dressing like that ever?
Sometimes. Some even comes up as like jokes, but I know that they're not joking. But like it's fine.
You don't care. You don't care. Whatever happens, man. My dear, do you? And I think you look fabulous. You look gorgeous in but has there been rather any situation where you had to be in your feminine nature? Not that the other part is not a feminine nature, but the whole dresses, where you wear a dress and probably heels, it was maybe last minute, nothing was planned, you had to DJ looking like that. Has there ever been a moment like that?
Yeah, I've actually DJed so many times looking very feminine. Sometimes when I get jobs, sometimes when I get jobs the job descriptions comes with the fact that I have to look feminine too.
Oh, it comes with the job description sometimes.
Yeah. So,
I wonder why though.
I don't know. I feel like maybe their crowd. I don't know. Maybe that's like when people put out an information that there's a female DJ coming. They want to see a female, like an actual female DJ. Like I can't really show up looking weird stuff like that. I totally understand. I do. That's fine. So do you also create beats, or you just mix? I just mix.
For now. Soon you go to do your beats, and that's nice. That's nice. So, because I really want to take into your story as a DJ, like the experiences you've gathered from it all. We've talked about the one where there were no guests at all. We talked about which other one did we talk about?
The concert.
The concert. Yeah, we've done that one. So has there been a time where you had a crazy request from a client?
Not really. I think the basic thing they normally ask for is I come dressed as a girl. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not exactly crazy.
Yeah,
but it probably gives us the idea, okay, so we know DJ Delrhita may show up in sneakers, and so let's tell her beforehand.
So that she won't come up like that.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. That's okay. That's nice. That's nice. So like, are there DJs rather, anywhere in the world, wherever, do you look up to?
Dope Caesar. She's also a female DJ in Lagos, and she's doing so well for herself. Like, I admire that. In fact, I want to be in that position someday in my life.
Oh.
She's doing so well. I want to be able to play in Enugu, outside of Nigeria, if possible.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. So like, I'm not just building my dreams around Southeast. I want to move higher than that.
Just Dope Caesar. Is there any other person?
Male DJ, I think DJ Ken Gifted.
Okay.
He plays in Asaba. I think he moved to Lagos already. He's also very good. I love the way he plays, the way he builds up. Like, there's just something about him playing. Like he's very good.
That's nice. I also know this female DJ. Oh my God, she's also an actress. Yeah.
Do you know her name?
Fapson. Dorcas. Yes, DF. Dorcas. DSF. Yes. DSF. DJ. She's a DJ. Yeah. And oh my God, there's this Culture FM thing that I watch on YouTube as well. Oh, but do not be worried or anything, because Nabuhe Rita is coming there and beyond very soon. If I be a woman of God, to prophesy into your life, give it 2 years or even less. Yeah. With this speed, you will be there. No shaking.
I hope so.
It's great and beautiful to see young people who want something and are intentionally going for it. It's different when you want something and you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
You want something, you're going for it. You keep evolving as you do it. You're out there putting yourself.
Yeah.
We absolutely love it. Okay. I hope you're enjoying that interesting conversation with the DJ Delrhita. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. See you in a bit. Welcome back to NKA. My name is Chinalurumogu, and I'm still here with DJ Delrhita. Welcome again. Welcome back again.
You.
I feel like there's something I would have asked you since earlier when the show started, and I didn't, because I don't even know if you wanted to practice banking and finance, if that was what you wanted. So if you were not a DJ, what do you think you would have been?
Okay, before DJing, I was a model.
Oh, yes. Okay, nice. See, I'm looking at everything right now. Yes, you really give off that vibe.
Yeah, I was a model. I was a model for like 2 years plus.
2 years.
Yeah. So, but like, I don't think I would have practiced banking and finance. It's not what I want to do. I would have gone into entertainment, maybe not as a DJ, but like as something else. I just love the
something of like what?
Yeah.
Like what? Actress?
Maybe, but like I would have been in the entertainment field somehow.
Yeah. Maybe dropping songs, singing, even
producing.
Yeah, right? Producing. I love that. I love that. But definitely not practicing banking and finance.
No.
So you studied it because what was available at the time?
Not really. I think it's just the certificates, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
We've all been there. So at some point, I've never been there though, but I get it. I get it. I do.
Yeah.
Right. So modeling. I really want to talk about that a bit. You did that for 2 years and it was in Enugu. What was it like modeling in Enugu?
It was draining.
Tell me about it.
You know, when you're putting in effort to do something and like it's like you're not moving. Like you're just like stagnant. And you know you're doing better. You know you're putting effort, but it's just not moving. Like I feel I didn't have quite the support then.
Okay.
Like, and things were not so exposed, basically. People were not exposed. Like the things that were happening back then would have been better, but then it wasn't. And it was discouraging because I was putting in resources, my time, my energy, like quite a lot. And then I wasn't getting the feedback I wanted. Like I wasn't getting the like my time and the resources I was, putting in basically. Like it was like I was just not doing anything. But like I knew I was trying.
Yeah. Do you think it's because of the environment? It's because it was Enugu?
I don't know per se. I just knew that things were not so good then. I wanted to do modeling, do it like way beyond Enugu level, because I knew I was good.
Okay.
I was even at a point where I was even like a judge, a runway instructor. I was teaching people, but like I didn't want a situation whereby I'm just like, just doing it and then the whole thing is just like here. Like I wanted to do it to the extent that I get to also work for like, big brands. And when the agency I was in was not really helping, so I even had to even start doing something myself. I had to, go to Lagos. I attended one fashion week, GT Fashion Week, one of their castings. Yes, one of their castings, and like it didn't go so well. But like I knew if I had a good agency backing me up then, I think it would have been something, but like it wasn't. Yeah.
And this is not the first time I hear stuff like this, and that's why I'm asking: is it the environment? Is it that in Enugu they don't need models, or they do not want to pay models so much?
I feel it's just the exposure basically. People need models. We all need models in different aspects. Like if you are doing an event, you need models, you need ushers. Like you need people that is in that, category of entertainment to actually come in and work for you. But I just feel people in general that stays here just feels like it's more a big thing, a craft we're for. But like people are putting in, work for that to happen
for them.
But like now, like I think it's much more better now. Yes. I think it is.
It could be or not, but I know that Enugu has grown so much, especially in this entertainment niche.
I actually agree.
It has grown so much. I agree. I'm not from the States. I'm not from the States, but I've grown up here all my life. So it's so interesting that even when someone wants to take a quick dab at it, I'm like, you don't want to do that to be here, because I have seen the growth in the States. I've seen how entertainment has grown. It's like they are bringing back a lost glory, something they once had. And it's good that people like you coming from the city as a DJ, when you go to abroad and all those things, don't forget us.
No,
we're waiting for you from day one. Then once in a while you just do giveaway. Those sorts of things, right?
Yeah.
But I'd like to know, when you're not doing DJ work, let's come down to some of the sweet stuff about you. When you're not doing DJ, when you're not creating mixes, when you're not a DJ, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm actually also an artist promoter. Like I promote songs for artists, upcoming artists, that are doing so well.
When you say artist promoter, what does that mean?
I play their songs.
Okay.
I play their songs like in any environment I find myself. Like get more people to listen to them. Yeah. So and I also create content for fashion brands. Yeah, like I still do that like for some clothing brands also. Yeah.
So we could say content creator.
Yes,
content creator too.
Exactly.
Good.
I also promote like events too. Like when someone has an event coming up, I also help to promote the events if the income is right.
Of course, the income has to be right before you sacrifice all the necessary things you have to sacrifice for. But now we know the other professional things you do.
Yeah.
I want to know, when you are not doing any of those things, what exactly are you doing? Are you at the cinema watching a movie? Are you sleeping? Are you out having lunch? Are you committing murder, mystery, whatever?
No.
Well, tell us, what are you doing?
Okay, I actually get time to hang out with my friends, because when I'm working I'm always so busy and all of that. So like during the daytime, because I work mostly at night, so during the daytime I sleep, I take my time to do my laundry, and go for a few runs, get something, restock my house, go for a movie. I love movies. like movie dates and
Oh,
all
what kind of
that.
movies do you watch?
I watch American movies, high school.
Oh, you love high school movies?
Yes,
So
I
you
do.
love romantic comedies?
Yes.
Yes. You are
Actually.
my spirit animal. Let's talk a little bit. Give an example of some romantic comedies you've watched.
I love Friends.
Friends. I haven't watched that one though.
Okay, I love Friends. I love
Have you seen Do Revenge?
yes, I have.
I love
Kissing Boots.
I love it too. This other one, To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Yes, I've seen that one.
I've seen it too. Even the younger sister, Lara Jean,
Mm-hmm.
the spin-off was, what is it called again? The spin-off was XO Kitty. Also
Yeah, I've seen
another.
okay. It's still, I think it's
There's
another season coming up.
Yes. Oh yeah. I had a guest one day who said he does not love. In fact, he said ew to romantic comedies. But these are things that make
He's
them
missing a lot.
He's missing a lot. Like, I mean, it's love. So
Yeah.
smiling and doing all those stuff. And this guy actually derives pleasure in watching horror.
Oh my god.
He said horrors are fun. They are funny. Please leave me on my romantic comedies. I want to. It makes me delulu. I don't know about it, but I like the delulu it puts me in.
I love love.
I love love too, right? So when it's not romantic comedies, what else do you watch?
I watch action movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's your favorite action character? Who's always that character in action movies?
There's this new movie G20.
Oh
by
yeah,
Viola Davis.
yes.
She, oh god, she killed her
The
role.
new action.
Yeah,
I did
like,
not
she's
know
so
Viola Davis
cool.
could blend into action like
Me
that.
too. Like,
'Cause she was
her
always-
last movie was How to Get Away with Murder.
I enjoyed it. She was the perfect lawyer.
Like,
Yes.
she killed her role in
She
that movie.
did.
Like, and
So-
she's still killing it.
In G20, I'm like, and I read rather, that she did her own stunts for G20.
For
They
real.
didn't teach her, she did her own stunts.
She's incredible.
She's incredible. I don't know if she's everyone that say this, but we love you, Viola Davis. We love you so much.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So now we know a bit about you, what you're doing when you're not an artist promoter, when you're not a content creator, and when you're not DJing, that you love your movies, you love to sleep too, you do all this stuff. So let's bring it down to this DJ thing a little bit.
Okay.
What song is that song that you feel whenever you play it, the crowd just goes crazy?
There's this new Odumodu song, Pity This Boy.
Oh, I don't know how to say it.
Like, I would like start the song and then off it, and then people will just keep singing it for me. Like, people are like, they love the song. People love the song.
Okay, but this is a recent song, like you said.
Yeah.
Before the song came out, which song would cause that rave for you?
I think Mad Over You, like we said earlier. by
Really?
Downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, people really do. I still think about that song
Yeah.
today all the time.
It's amazing.
Oh dear, that's nice. So I don't know. When you are at let's say it's a traditional marriage, right? So do you just have to stockpile only traditional songs, or later in the moment you switch to other kinds of Afrobeat songs?
Yeah, like I play the songs according to the atmosphere of the occasion at that particular point. Because there's a time when they want to dance traditional songs, and there's a time when they want to groove and vibe in like the normal Afrobeats. Yeah. So I just know when to switch it up.
Speaking of Afrobeats, let's do this. Afrobeats or Amapiano? Gang gang.
I don't want to choose a side. I love Amapiano. Yeah. I love the beats. I love the build up of the songs, like how they take their time before they even start singing. Like the whole Amapiano, whatever. I enjoy it. Like I can listen to Amapiano in my free time, just in my house. Like maybe resting or something. I can listen to Amapiano.
But I know.
I love Amapiano. Yeah. Afrobeat is trending. Like it's what everyone listens to. I listen to Afrobeats like a lot, but I'll pick Amapiano.
Ouch! Yeah. I thought that all the whole back and forth. Yeah, coming back to say, but I like my Afrobeats. Oh, but you pick Amapiano. Are you aware that Amapiano? It's like a beat. Sometimes there are no words to the song.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just one liner, two liner, and there's a repetition. It's just a beat.
I feel like you need to enjoy amapiano for you to, love it. You need to, because the beats aren't just beats. Like, there's so many things like attached to, yes. And then even the wordings, like, there are meanings to those words. I go so far, like, to find out the meanings to those things they're singing. And I love it, basically.
Right. Yeah. Okay. There's no problem. There's no problem. But what do you think is the what do you think the future holds? Do you think you want to open a DJ school? Do you think you wanna?
Yeah, I think I want to get to that point where I'll have a school where I also teach other people and make room for people to also, learn DJing also.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's okay. We understand all those stuff. And are you also open to mentoring young women who are interested in this thing?
Positively I am.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We're coming to the end of this conversation, Delrhita, and it's funny how we would have shown like a lineup of pictures of you from back in the day. Yeah. Throwback pictures.
Oh God. Are we going to do that?
We did not see anything on you. You are just hiding yourself, huh? But either way, we'll go on a quick break. And when we come back, we'll wrap up this conversation. All right. So I hope you're enjoying that conversation with Delrhita. We'll go on a quick break. And when we come back, we are going to wrap it up. Welcome back to NKA. My name is Chinalurumogu and I'm still here with DJ Delrhita. Sadly, there's no console for you to do all the stuff for us. But we have a lineup of interesting. We just want to know your go-to songs for certain situations. That's the game we want to do right now, right? So, but before that, this game is basically what song would you play at these occasions, right? You just got a heartbreak text, but you have to go and perform. What's the first song you're playing?
You Me Love by Jamil.
What's the first line of the song? Okay.
I love the song.
I don't know the song, but okay, no problem. Next one is you are at a rich auntie's birthday party. What song are you playing first?
Money where we get you.
The finish. Yes. Fits it. Okay, your crush just entered the club. What song are you playing?
I think that would be Ohima by the Maven's Crew.
Oh, what's the first line of the song?
I'm trying to remember it, but
it goes in line with having a crush and all that.
Something like that, like a love song.
Okay. What about this? You are in the early 2000s in Nigeria. Okay. So what song would you play early 2000s? Those Nigerian songs from early 2000, maybe 2010-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that would be Who Born the Maga. It's an old song.
What's that guy that did that song again? I'm trying to remember.
Me too.
Oh Jesus, Who Born the Maga? I know that artist, but it's okay. Whoever he is, we love you. We love that song. We love that song. Okay, you were trying to impress a crowd that is not dancing. What song are you playing?
Joy is Coming.
You think people really dance to it?
People love it.
Joy is Coming.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's 5 a.m. and the party still isn't over. What song are you playing?
I think I'll just go back to playing trap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why trap though?
Trap is like, I think it helps to, it's either you're vibing or you're going home. Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. You just bagged an international gig. This is not Afrobeats or Amapiano anymore. It's international. What song are you playing first?
I think Not Like Us.
They Not Like Us.
Yeah.
They know. That's this guy, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay. Your haters showed up at your gig.
I don't think I have a song for them.
Okay. Okay. You are DJing at a traditional Igbo wedding, but the guests are Gen Z.
I think I would play.
I'm thinking, if you never the way you do it, because it came out last year, 2 years ago, and Gen Zs still know the song, and it kind of fits that traditional vibe, sort of, just a little. Maybe Ogechi too.
Yeah.
There's DJ work.
Yeah, there's actually a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me console, I can do this thing. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, DJ Delrhita. You are an absolute delight. I had so much fun doing this and crafting this game segment questions. I'm just thinking, I'm sure she's going to give me crazy, interesting answers. And you did not under-deliver. You delivered. Thank you. I hope you had fun listening to myself and DJ Delrhita talking about her life as a DJ and everything in between. We'll see you next time. Same station, same time. Thank you so much. My name is Chinalurumogu. Bye.